Second spring breakout game, just a lot has changed in this system, staff, it's completely new, but just what are you expecting today?
Yeah, really excited about this group. Took a lot of time to put this roster together and could not be more excited about the group that we're putting out there. So, testament to one, obviously their play on the field, but who they are as people, and then representing the organization.
Guessing the guys that were taken out of the rosters more, at least on the pitchers, just because just didn't line up for the game today?
Correct. Yeah, some guys had pitched yesterday in some sim games, so had some guys come in to fill in those spots. But definitely still part of the roster, but just just some kind of set up time side. And then
Starting with Thomas White, number one prospect, by many outlets. I think consensus, just how much has he grown from one year to another, and what are you guys expecting out of him this year? I'm assuming maybe starts at Double A.
Yeah, it's amazing just for a 20-year-old how mature and prepared he is. He's the first guy in the building, just getting his body ready to go for each day. So couldn't say enough things about Thomas, and rightfully the right pick for us to start this game, and yeah, credit to him.
How many innings today?
Probably going to go 2 innings. We'll see what the pitch count gets to, but as of right now, the plan is to go 2 innings.
Let's talk about the other guys. Some guys that have impressed you so far in minor league camp. I know Cobb has been some, new guy as well, and so many others.
Yeah, testament to the group and Peter leading the group as far as the trades of the acquisition of players that we've been able to get. Echedri Vargas, Wilfredo Lara, Starlin Caba, Andrew Pintar, just so many guys that are on this roster that were acquired last year who have hit the ground running with the organization. So excited to have them all on one field for the world to see, and excited what they do out here.
Talk about what you guys are doing back there. I know it's a lot of new things going on. Just talk a little bit about what's different this year.
Yeah, I just think it's environment, creating an environment where there's competition, and our practice design and environments are one that's challenging. So once the game starts and once they're out there, it's easier. I just think the challenging practices, getting them involved in that competitive environment. Once the game starts, they'll be ready to go and be ready to go to whoever they're playing against.
Talk a little bit about Starlin Caba coming from the Phillies, main piece. Awesome defensively and great approach offensively. Just what stood out to you about him so far?
Yeah, so far as his energy, I think he makes everyone that's around him better. I think once they see him catch ground balls, it's amazing how much the environment of the other infielders tunes up. So he's been a great asset to have, especially on my side, on the infield side. He's one where he brings the energy and ensures that the rest of the group is matching his effort level because of how dynamic he is.
Andrew Salas making his organizational debut today. If he gets in the game, just why him for this game at I think 17 years old? Just what stood out about Mr. Salas so far?
I think he's earned it. I think since he's come into camp for the early camp, he's hit the ground running. He hasn't been one where you can see the age difference. He's been mixed in with the group. He's competed, and he's deserving of being on this team.
Dylan Head, I know only lasted 3 games last season due to the hip surgery. Just how much have you guys seen of him? And he seems like a guy that's really stood out so far.
Yeah, he's electric. I think I'm super excited for him to be here. I know it was a long year last year coming back from some injuries, but he feels great and ready to go, and excited for the world to get to see him today.
Now, for you personally, I know you're in a new role here working with the infielders. Just talk about that and how much that means to you.
Yeah, it means a ton. Obviously, I'm walking into year 10 here with the Marlins. It's been an amazing ride so far. Coming from a playing background and being in the front office the last 9 years, it's just been amazing to put baseball pants back on and bring a lot of the experiences I've had in the front office and now bring them to the field. So it's been amazing working with these guys, bringing energy and creating these environments where our guys can thrive in.
I guess last one, I saw the news with PJ. Just how tough is that? What's the timeline looking for him?
Yeah, tough on PJ. I love him. He's worked so hard to get back, and just the unfortunate news of this new injury. Probably 6 to 8 weeks as far as a return, but he's in good spirits, and I know during his rehab he's going to do everything he can to get back and be ready to go.